Alright, I return. It's also time for me to add yet another marker. That'll be an appropriate title. I have no idea if hardly all of these is actually gonna help, but might as well give it a try. So that I actually am able to more easily just cut these up into multiple parts instead of just restarting them whenever I want to do that, so that it just ends up pre-cut, which is like, it works, but it kind of skews the whole how long I've been live for thing, which is, it's not really that important. But, you know, might as well try and have some integrity there, but yes, anyway, it's time for me to... Oh, the dark mod, I forgot about that. I forgot to download the dark mod, which is a thing which is basically... It's actually kind of related to what I'm going to be doing and what I have been doing, and I will, what I will continue to be doing for a little while yet. So dark mod is actually a recreation of the Thief 1 and 2 gameplay, I think, but with the Doom 3 engine and the graphics that it carries. And I've try running it right now, just to see how it works. I'm not actually gonna be playing that right now though. The Dark Mod 64. And you know, it's called a mod, but it's not actually a mod. It's, well, I mean, it is a mod in that it's built from a... Jesus Christ. Built from an engine. But it's actually a standalone thing. You can just download it. It's free. Oh, it's 16:9, that's the ratio I want. The ratio is prosperous. Damn it, there aren't a lot of custom resolutions though, are there? Yeah, whatever, just main menu. And guess what? I'm actually gonna be quitting because I'm not actually playing that right now. Apparently you need to restart the whole application just to like reset the settings, but now what I'm gonna be doing right now is not that. It's gonna be going into my thing that I had, that I forgot where it was. Was it here? Was it this? No, it was. Okay. I'm going to attempt to return to that which I was doing last week, which, well, this is... I'm waiting for that to go away. Gonna go back to this one of these. There we go. Yeah, that's the one. Now that thing is not gonna go away, is it? Unless I'm paying attention to it and indulging it. And I'm actually looking away from it though. So I need to read this password. There we go. And how fitting it is that where's iTunes, and like, oh, there's like 15 seconds of silence after this song stops. That's great. And I just skipped ahead to the next song, but I'm not gonna do that actually. I'm just gonna run this and attempt to capture it. If in fact it will run, I thought I told it to. There it goes. Yeah. Trademarks are owned by their respective owners. That's how that usually goes. There we go. And hard to tell if I've got dislike size, so probably at this point I realize this is like not quite 4x3, so there's gonna be a little space to each side, so I actually need to have it sized that precisely. Well, we could have a new game, or we could, you know, actually input a password, which is what I want to do. Oh yeah. No save, sure. Even though no password here, but I want to input a password. Oh, you can just do that. Just use the... Well, I'm gonna admit, if I input a password now, is it actually gonna let me load? Because that's what I want to do. Let's just use the fucking D-pad. Wrong one, I think. That is an F right here. Don't you like it when games require password input like this just to... like a part of the saving system? Oh, okay, I guess that is going to take me somewhere after all. Saving continue. You know, the adventure that is Doom 64. Yeah, there we go. Oh god. I try to become reacclimated to these controls. Let's see, you got a shotgun, you got a super shotgun, you got a chain gun. Rocket launcher, and apparently that's all I've got for now. So yeah, let's see if I can remember how to play this game. Let me also see if I can minimize some of these other stuff that I get on the thing, so that I can not get distracted by how bright it is, because it's actually kind of bright here. Oh shit. Behold, the Lost Souls, the most fearsome enemies in this game. Even though they're typically not that difficult in Doom, in my experience, but in this one in particular, they're like some of the most aggressive enemies in the whole game, so clearly that's spooky, especially since, yeah, I think I might actually have to start using time manipulation powers here. Just to, oh dear. See, these guys are in cages, but they're still gonna be a threat because they can shoot through those bars. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure, and of course the one I turned to look at is the only one that doesn't actually have one inside. That is typical. Is that a door? That is in fact a door. Should probably switch back to regular shotgun for this. They're exactly the most fearsome of enemies I'm encountering here, I say, even though probably still will be terribly in terrible danger of being mauled by them, or just shotgun shot by them. Same difference. Actually kinda curious what it would feel like to play this with an actual N64 controller. Such as the one I'm clearly holding in my hands right now, because how else would I be playing this? Certainly no other way that makes sense to me anyway. Okay, so these are indeed, or in fact, doors, I guess. I'll probably be trying them. Oh, I am a terrible aiming person. I should probably... there we go. Nope, hey, you're here. You know, I sometimes wish I had a little more to say when I was going through a Doom game, but I don't know, sometimes it's a little bit redundant, and you know, the games are fun and all, but not really giving that much to talk about. I feel like this might be one of those games where you either need to be informative or entertaining, or you can be good at playing the game. Can't really be terribly, they don't cross over all that much, I find. I see a mega armor back there, which I guess I want, since I don't have full double armor thing, but who knows if I'll actually be able to get that also. I have a map I should probably use, make it a in this situation. Okay, there's a thing that I haven't gone through yet, apparently, the one that's think the one that's in front of me right now, yeah, I haven't been in this little alcove, and I also have not been past the store over here, seemingly, and in neither of these places is there anything. Except the switch in that one room. Which kinda makes me what now, hang on. Wonder I was gonna say. What? Oh right, hang on. Makes me wonder why there's apparently a yellow thing on the wall here, since I don't think I can go through on that side. If I go on the other side, oh okay, you can... Oh, okay, there's like one of those cameras, monitors like in System Shock, where you can see what's going on in another part of the room, and apparently we can go back and access the blue keycard now, I imagine, is what this means. I'm gonna say if there's one thing I would probably say is missing from the typical Doom experience in this game. Well, maybe not just one thing. Maybe I just got locked out of that supercharge because I did not realize that would happen. Nor, I am guessing, will it be possible for me to reactivate that bridge? Still gonna try it though. Nope. Well, I can turn that off, I guess, but I don't think that does anything. Or maybe it does. Okay, never mind. You can just toggle that. Maybe I will have that supercharge after all. But you know, I feel like I don't really want the Mega Armor or the supercharge that desperately, but I kind of feel cheated out of not getting this at least. There we go. Just owing to the fact that you can't really know ahead of time that that's gonna happen if it's your first time playing this level. Which in my case, as you know, applies to pretty much every level after level like 4 or 5. Which this is most certainly past. Right, so I've got the blue key. Now what shall I do with it? Can't go that way because I need a yellow key for that. Let's go look for some of the blue doors like this one. There's this on this side, and get shot out by some imps and get the plasma gun. Alright then. Perhaps I shall... Oh shit. Fucking invisible things, and I don't know what I got shot at by. It's kind of hard to... Oh, is that a Bard of Hell or something similar? It might very well be, yeah, because it's showing those shots that are green, and I can think of a few things I would like to change about that whole situation. Who knows if that shall ever be heated though. Alright, so now I would like the Mega Armor, because I've been certainly not good state, I would say. Compared to how I was just a few minutes ago, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and take license here and say if I die even once, like that. I'm going to do one of two things. I'm either going to start doing time manipulation, like I probably should have been doing from the beginning, or... Oh, there's the Mega Armor. Still can't get it though. Who knows how I shall do that. Or I shall switch to the PC version. We shall see which of these two choices will be the one that prevails, especially considering that with every passing moment I get the feeling that that is more and more likely to happen. Okay, apparently that's on a switch. Let me guess, I need to... Okay, no, that sound is this elevator thing. But maybe those bars that I just passed by might have been triggered to open by some tile. Why did I activate the thing? Kind of wondering what exactly that helped me with. I feel we might find out eventually. Question is how soon? At least there isn't anymore. Actually, at this moment I realize that if this is the room that I started in, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Hang on. Does this mean that probably shouldn't be, just traversing these rooms with the map active, since everything's still active. But there we go, found a yellow keycard. I actually don't remember what this place looks like. Oh, okay. I did not recall. Okay, no, maybe that's what that switch did that we teleported to. And I guess we'll teleport again. So if I'm not mistaken, this actually brings us closer to the little hub near the entrance where, well, that connects back to the first room that we're in this stage for one thing, but also that where the Hell Knight appeared at some point too, I guess. So that pile of guts is rip and tear and all that. Oh shit. What? Oh, I see. And, you know where we need to use the keycard that are they gonna keep doing that? Just fucking guys in places like that. Okay, but how much energy cell ammo do I have? 230. And I have a lot of rockets too, so it seems. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Alright, now I think it's time for the plasma gun. Not rockets. Do exactly how the plasma... Okay, the plasma gun's actually pretty fucking strong in this. Don't believe, believe it took a few more shots than that to kill a Hell Knight in regular Doom. The regular Doom, I of course mean Doom that came before this. I kind of assume by saying that this doesn't count as regular Doom. Well, PC Doom, I guess. Vintage PC Doom thingies. Just want to realize I have 0 armor before I pop over these things. So where else shall I go? Now I get the feeling that there's gonna be poop if I fall there and I'm never gonna be able to get back out. Yeah. I say oh yeah, but I actually have no idea what that this place. What did I even get from here that I can bring elsewhere? I can get some health bonuses. I can look at that place with the green goo, but I don't think I can actually go anywhere from there. You know what did I get from here that I didn't already have? Couldn't help but to ask myself. Right, hold on. I go here and I go left, which I can't really do because of these bars that are in the way. That would lead me to the final, like, little alcove in the middle of the... or not in the middle, but that is visible from the opening room that I can see. That, you know, clearly I'm pretty sure has something inside. If I don't know what it is yet. I can try to catch a glimpse of that now. And it's a red key, what do you know, so we need to go there next, but I have absolutely no idea how we're supposed to open those bars that lead to it. So I'm rather confused right now, I gotta say. And also, how come there's another... Like, there's something beyond this wall that I've apparently partially mapped out once upon a time, but I have no idea how I even got to see that. I don't know, I am serially confused, I guess you might say. Like, let me try something. Okay, so I can do this, I can... Okay. What's here? Is that no. Fuck. Why do I strafe off of this thing and then I... Okay, there we go. We got a little secret there, I guess. Not a secret area, even though the entrance to it is marked on the map, so... Kinda makes you want... Oh shit, Berserk. Which is nice and all, but... I don't think I'm actually gonna make use of that, so... Oh yeah, I was gonna say, how come that this exit of the room is marked on the map, but... yeah, I can't see why. The answer is because I can't actually get to it right now. So what else is there? Where's this go? Actually, does that go to... Yeah, that's... See, I don't really want to go there, just... The fact that I'm pretty sure this is gonna hurt me, and I'm pretty sure this is also gonna be... Oh wait, it is, okay. Yes, you have to, a radiation shield. Isn't that nice? You have to take the plunge just to be able to realize that there is in fact something here that you need. Isn't that great? You know, because this doesn't have little quick saves. So, okay, there's two of them. There's that much more of a risk that you're taking just coming here. Coming here blind, and it's a risk you have to take. So I definitely have to question some of these choices. Oh yeah, there's two of these guys, don't forget. Well, don't forget, I say, even though there's no way for you to know this. Coming in here, right, I have no idea what that... Oh, I see, that's what that did. No time to try to run away. Energy cell, shotgun, stim pack. Okay, so that opened that up, but... Oh, shit, I need to get out of here for one thing. So my radiation shield just ran out. Oh, hey, it's Red Bear. And I did fire off a rocket, didn't I? By accident. Oh, yeah, this opened up. This wasn't open before, was it? They don't really show you anything, and the sound doesn't even help you like it does in regular Doom, so... Yeah, I just kind of have to keep guessing what that switch you just pressed did, based on your former exploration of the stage, but I think I'm about to get to the end here, at least. At least I have to imagine, I have to hope. Actually, let me... There we go. Oh no, Redbird is the stream. Yeah, these things I can actually activate them now that I have them. Oh fuck, I'm dead. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just switch over to the other thing that I had. Completely. Let's see. Where would I go to do that? Here? Here? Perhaps... no, not here. Here. Here we go. It's a little bit stilted, I think, compared to... some of the other things. But it's gonna be a necessity, methinks. Alright, Doom 64, let's... So how do I load the game? I mean, does it just start me over in the... Yeah, it does, okay. I might need to increase the noise sensitivity of thing. It'll let me. There we go. That's that feels more natural. Still not quite natural enough though. I feel like we need to crank that up. Sure, we need to be able to. Maybe I should just turn up mouse acceleration, whatever that is. I actually have no idea what that does, but maybe I need it. Because if you like throw your mouse forward in like typical vanilla Doom, you're supposed to be able to run really fast, like for love. Or as fast as the game will let you. Damn it, I need to change some things to like supposed to be able to double click. I guess this is gonna let me do that, but double click to use, yeah, it's an option here. I mean, there's no jump button, is there? There is no jump button, is there? You're not supposed to be able to jump in this, so... Caps... Mouse 2, what the fuck is mouse 2? That's not like... the other thing, is it? Nope. Oh no, that's for strafing, you see, but... ah, jeez. Maybe I also need to increase the sensitivity of my X mouse thing. Access thing. Oh god, no, there's too sensitive. I need to increase it, but not to the same degree. Perhaps a little bit. Yeah, there we go. I thought that's a little bit. Just a little bit. How come you didn't die in one shot? A little bit ham-fisted, but not quite as bad as it could be, we'll put it that way. Okay, yeah, that's a bit too sensitive still, yeah. How about now? I'm still gonna be weirded out by the fact that I can't double-click, double-click and interact with stuff, and I'm still gonna be put off by how those things are now the most evil and aggressive enemy in the whole game. They're actually way more aggressive than they are in vanilla Doom. Right, I need to go this way first. Perhaps I might need to... Okay, it's fine, I guess. For some reason I forgot that there's like the blank cage in this room that doesn't actually have an enemy behind it. Damn it, I still need to have it a little bit more. There. More sensitive, but not too much. Or something else. It's gonna be ridiculous. Maybe this could be... well, this could just be... have the same tight control set vanilla Doom does, but that's just not gonna happen. I should just play with keyboard completely. What if I do that actually? Well, I need to actually change the keyboard controls, which I keep forgetting to do. To actually be vanilla keyboard controls. Forward, up, backwards, down, left, right, right, there. What if I play like this? What's the worst that could happen? I've never tried for a while, I guess. Certainly feels more reliable than using the... Okay, I need to set a new key for strafe also. It's a Alt, that's typical. Strafe key. There we go. Let's circle strafe with can you even circle strafe with keyboard controls? I'm kind of wondering. Keyboard only. Oh, hey, there you are. You exist. I don't think you can. At least not unless you change up the bindings somewhat. And well, I'm not like completely passing out like Lizard probably was, but I'll tell you all, I already activated that. Don't know what it is, but recently I had one of those spiels where I basically tried for a small window of time to readjust my sleep schedule from waking up at like 3 PM every day to something less terrible. And it kind of succeeded, but now I've got the opposite problem, which is what always ends up happening, that I wake up really early and then I get very sleepy by 6 PM. I'm basically just struggling to keep my eyes awake for the rest of the day. After that point, my eyes awake, no, my eyes open. That's how I usually phrase it. I would think trying to keep my eyes open, and if I somehow manage to stay awake past 11 PM and past midnight, then basically I stop being sleepy completely and I just end up staying up way too late, because that's just how the human brain works, I guess. Whoever decided should receive an award. So yeah, I guess the oh yeah, hang on. Well, guess what though, I can actually quick save on this maybe. I am quick saving, right? That is in fact what that button does. Unless of course it just doesn't let me again. Quick save is F6, quick load is F7, son of a bitch, right. There we go. At least now I won't have to do the whole stage over if I end up dying here, which might very well happen. Oh, okay, that guy's there. See what did I just say? Alright, now time to switch to keyboard controls, or mouse controls for this, away from keyboard controls, which I had been using for once. There we go. I don't really know why that that guy, the fucking Hell Knight and the Imp show up. I guess you're supposed to be able to use the plasma gun against them as sort of the first thing you use it for in the game. Just very small-minded and oh yeah, these fuckers. It's a very cheap thing to do, methinks. I really have nothing that I can think of that would stop me from believing that to be a thing. Actually, you're strolling along and they put it in a very difficult to... Well, in a place where it's very difficult to realize where they are immediately. What does this go? Alright, this goes here, right. Hello, come on. I want to take the... Well, I guess I want to take the elevator, but not really, because I can't actually get anywhere from here right now, because everything's locked. So let's attempt to speedrun the rest of this stage now. So what did we even get from going through there? Oh yeah, there's a new place we can go through now, I think. Maybe. Is there a secret here? Why, yes there is. Well, you know, that's how I found the secret. Oh, that's how. Okay, the rocket launcher thing. I guess I should have been tipped off by the fact that there's stuff inside those cages that doesn't really look like you can get at it right away. But also about the fact that, you know, the entrances are supposed to be secret entrances that lead to secrets are somehow marked on the map, because that seems like a good idea. Yeah, at this point I realized at that point that I warped to is there's a switch behind you when you warp here, so you're supposed to realize that before you turn around and just completely fall off without even activating it, which is what I did that first time there because I am inattentive. And now you can actually go through this door and get the yellow key. And with the yellow key in hand, let's go back a few paces here. And this is weird. Like, I feel like the max speed for the forward and backward up. Yeah, this guy exists. God damn it. Forward and backward movement should be a little higher, and yet I think it's a little too sensitive for triggers to backward movement. Oh yeah, more cheap alcove shit. Okay, I don't want to go there yet. I said I don't want to go there yet. I'll get locked in a room with a bunch of fuckers. Might as well do that. And should we get attacked by an imp? Just confirm. Okay, that's how you get to the plasma gun. An imp and okay, you saw that shit, right? An imp and a Hell Knight that literally just appear from nothing. That doesn't seem cheap at all. Well, as I'm sure you know by now, enemies that appear from nothing are my favorite thing in first-person shooters. And I can say this especially so after having played Borderlands 1 DLC. Namely the zombie DLC, in which... Oh Christ. It's kind of difficult to even turn around without falling off by accident just because of how sensitive and separate, and I don't know, it's weird. Alright, let's... come on. Get that. Get that. Get that. Not yet, Borderlands some DLC, what was I saying? Well, the reason I bring that up is because in that DLC, you basically get attacked by zombies, as you might imagine from the name. And the way they appear is they like come up from the ground a lot of the time, and they come up from the ground kind of quietly in areas that you thought might have already been cleared, so... Whenever you think that you were safe already, guess what, there's now a guy literally right beside you. Hitting your face off in an area, or from an area that you thought you already cleared, but because we are allowed to just spawn in enemies like this. Just gonna, make you eat shit. So let's see, I think it's something that I did under, yeah, there we go. Triggers this, which triggers a thing in the bridge room, which is not this way, but the other way. Which means that is now open, and there's another imp in this room. That wasn't there before, by the way, since that's the room you would start whole level in. And now you can actually activate these switches in this room, but since I now know that once I do that, this shit's gonna happen, I can actually prepare for it. Given that I did not previously have the capacity to anticipate that, I could not have prepared for that, and so I was fucking killed. But this time I was not killed, and I in fact got to the end of the stage, what do you know. So yeah. Entering final outpost. Something tells me it's not the actual final outpost though, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep playing this version just because of the fact that I'm actually allowed to, you know, actually have those quick saves. Yeah, they're kind of, the more I play these kinds of games, this kind of old school shooters, the more I am convinced that those quick saves are integral to the basic gameplay of them, and taking them away is just fucking stupid. Alley hider. At least there are just the two guys, surely. So let's see, where's the secret exit? There's the secret exit. Thanks for showing me map, maybe. You're actually showing me where was I just fooling myself? I mean, that is the one part, the other part of the wall that's like colored funny in the map. Hardly I saw anything. What? Oh, I see. I have to step on this thing to actually activate that, so they're still doing that shit from Doom 2 where they just do tile bullshit. Fuck are these noises? See, another thing that kind of bothers me in this whole thing, this whole Doom 64 thing, is that the music's pretty much completely gone, except for some very few and very muted kind of pieces. And instead you just got these weird noises and the nightmare imps. I think that's what these guys are called. The imps are like imps, but they're spookier than regular imps because they take twice as much damage, and they also throw spooky purple things instead of spooky red things. Yeah, this is kind of a far cry, if you ask me, from typical kind of a like 80s metal inspired Doom meaty fare. Oh boy, and now every single hallway that I just went past is gonna be repopulated with shit, isn't it? Or maybe the walls just like shifted. It's actually not hard to tell. I don't even get, I just got a super shotgun, right? And I guess I also made that thing up here, hang on. So something spooky on the other side. I have confirmed the existence of something spooky on the other side. I've also confirmed the fact that there's blue stuff. Is that water? I guess it must be water, if it doesn't hurt me. Yeah, nope. And of course I need to hurry up and get to that. Try to get over there, right. Very, very careful, there we go, and so I would have been able to, or would have had to find that out anyway. Just owing to the fact that would have not been able to get back on the platform after retrieving the blue key that the teleporter was on. I don't like these hallways, they are very spooky. Hi. Hi, teleporting enemies, Jesus Christ. I am probably never gonna be changing my mind on that. Teleporting enemies in first-person shooters like this, they're really not good. Yeah, no, it's actually a tactic used by, you know, a fair bit of old school first-person shooters. It's not just parts of Doom that are an offender, right? So, a Baron of Hell here, I'm pretty sure is what this guy is. He's not a Hell Knight. Okay, got him. That's actually surprisingly not terrible. It probably would have been pretty terrible though if I had to play that with with the actual controller controls. He thinks. Okay, there's an actual Hell Knight though. In case I was any doubts. So at least that Hell Knight was behind the wall, it wasn't just teleported in like a lot of the enemies. But I've just finished fighting here. Are there any parts of this that I have not yet explored? Guess not. I've been surprisingly thorough with all this. Jeez. It's actually making me kinda dizzy sometimes, I gotta tell you. The weird way in which this whole control thing works with the axis. I was kind of expecting a controller, but I'm playing with this instead. Also, what the fuck? Okay, there's little nightmare imps over there. I'm just gonna let them be for now, because it'll probably be a lot easier to attack them in close range with... what? Well, with these graphics and controls. I tell you, I feel like the much darker and grittier graphics don't really do that much for visibility. Like, the change in the graphics and the change in how the sound works really kind of detracts from the typical Doom experience where it feels, I don't know, it feels tight, it feels solid enough. It just works. This kind of doesn't quite feel the same, just like I have no idea where to go now. Anyway, I take the teleport, right? There's a door, but I have no real idea. No idea where to go to get to that door, but I do see that there's a berserker that I apparently missed. Or didn't miss, but I'm guessing it only appeared after I previously did grab some, what do you call it? Did grab some... some other stuff after I got what was originally there, which I think was the blue key. Alright, so... so let me see here. Have I even been to the other side of that? I don't think I have. How'd I get there? From where I am, let's see. To actually do something from here, like, I don't know, but there appears to be a teleporter on the other side of that. Not that I would know how to even get to the other side of that. Oh, fucking hell. Do you know how to get in the way of these projectiles from very far away that I can't really see how the fuck is shooting them? Because even with, you know, high resolution graphics and all that, it's actually harder to see what's happening. Like, it's right now very, very difficult to even be able to tell where I'm supposed to be going. Can't get to the other side of that from here. No, I guess I can. Or I can pretend that I can. Necessarily pay off terribly well though. Let's use those sound effects. sort of like wheezing, which kind of makes me think, hey, is there another, Okay, let's just switch. I thought there was another teleporter, kind of a bit hopeful there. Sounds like wheezing a bit, which kind of makes it seem like maybe there's something else in the room, like another monster just spawned. I guess that's good for tension for a bit, but it just kind of becomes more obnoxious after a while. Than anything, that is. Okay, so yeah, I got that red key, that's a thing. The whole reason for me to go behind the blue door was to get the red key, but now that I have it, it's like, what the fuck do I do? What does that switch even do? Doesn't do anything back here, does it? I don't think it does. Maybe that's trying to figure out what that switch does. What happens if I trigger that switch and then go take a look over here? Okay, I think that does something over there based on the fact that I very, very faintly heard something close in that direction. And then oh, that's what it does. Okay. There's not really any way of knowing because of the sound design in this. They're not as good as the typical Doom sound design. There's another Hell Knight, jeez. I really love using these guys, don't they? Well, at least they go down pretty quick. There's a supercharge, and there's an opportunity to lose all the health you just got. Hold on. I feel like I just round the corner if he will. Maybe he will not. Maybe he's just waiting for me to bait myself. There. Oh, hey. Okay, here's the real opportunity to lose all the health you just got. Fucking Hell Knight is nothing compared to the lost souls in this. What? Okay, apparently it. That does. Okay, I need to like press both of those at once, I guess. I don't even know what that does. It just brings up the... I don't even know what that does. I'm guessing that this brings up the... Okay, something. Hang on, maybe I need to take a look at something else first. Maybe I'm just baiting myself. Maybe I need to check what's behind the red door first, given that like we discussed just a minute ago, the whole reason for me going to the blue door was to get the red key. The fuck was that? Oh, I see. Now it's gone, I guess. Maybe. That makes me wonder. Do I need to just lower all of the... All of these, or are they... Are they fake? Apparently we can't undo the switches once you press them. I might as well press every single one, even though I don't even know if that's gonna do anything. Let's just leave that place and see precisely what that accomplished. Probably nothing. Even though apparently those are, even on the map you can see that those pillars are actually sunk in, are the only ones marked as sinking pillars. So yeah, stepping on this. It causes the cage to... Stepping on this causes the cage to lower, and stepping on this causes the pillar to rise, even though the ladder does not actually make a sound. Still don't quite know what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. Oh jeez, that fucking sound. What am I supposed to be doing with all this in mind? Jeez. Okay, what? Okay, what? Yeah, apparently this is like a camera for... I want this, I guess, but I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing to get it. Maybe I messed up and maybe I was only able to bring to... Bring down 2 pillars. And the second one that I brought down was supposed to have that thing instead. What? Okay, I'm not quite sure that was the mouse wheel. Why is 7 the... What? Where does it say 7 even though it's actually 6 on the... Whatever, I guess... 2 is the regular, now 3 is the regular shotgun. 4 is the super shotgun, so everything else gets pushed up. See, in reality, you push 3 multiple times to... Hang on, what if I just... Can't do that. Pretty sure this worked at some point. Shooting the switches. I get the feeling I'm supposed to be able to be as smart as here to actually be able to... get this. What about if I just leave it like that? I'm pretty sure this guy also teleported in because of the fact that I don't think there's any like secret walls that opened up. And I actually got a supercharge from there. So of course he was instead teleported in. I have no idea what I did to make that thing come down, but I guess I must have done something. Alright, let's, before we head in there, let's do this. Shoot the nightmare imps that I can barely fucking see from this far away. This is... I'm pretty sure this is worse than just being unable to see regular imps in regular Doom just from them being at a distance. And the resolution being very low. This is actually just... why? And now this guy's just literally appeared out of nowhere. That's very good. But in fact, it's not. Alright, there we go. Double energy cell packs. See, they know you're gonna need all this shit. You know what? We're gonna need the shit, but since these guys are so far away, let me just try using rockets instead. This seems like the appropriate time. Like an appropriate time, at least. And there's that guy. Right, there we are. And what do you know, you actually had to do all that just to be able to get out of here. See, at least nothing. I act like I'm about to say something positive, and I'm not. I think if I had something positive to say, it probably would have been... I'm pretty sure that in regular Doom, if that had to be done, I don't think... well, instead of teleporting them in, which it still would have been possible, it would have been like, I don't know... the pillar places where they show up instead of being just pillars and platforms that you can see completely from the beginning. Maybe they were like encased in something, and then when you grab the... or when you get to a certain point in the room, or whatever it was that triggered them to appear, that rises up instead of them just fucking flat out teleporting into the room. But let's see here. You cackle as the familiarity of the situation occurs to you. The gateway to the demon's domain was too accessible. You realize the demons mock you with their invitation. It does not matter. The demons spawn like rats, and you have the grade AAA UAC poison they crave. Okay. Your bloodthirsty scream shatters the teleport haze. Once again, you find yourself amidst... What could this be? Have we made it to hell? Maybe we did. Oh shit. Oh boy, we got monkey boy, I think. And they look like they actually shoot rockets now. So let me go ahead and help myself to the rocket launcher and return favor here. Okay, they apparently died about as easily as they did in Doom 2. If you were able to shoot rockets at them, and then cacodemons. Oh, is that all? I think cacodemons are actually kind of a... They really have the same amount of health that Monkey-Eye do. That's honestly kind of surprising. Cacodemons, and okay, there's like Hell Knights over there too. So. It's just like a boss level, like the first level in Doom 2 where you fight a Monkey-Eye. So that might very well be the case. But yeah, this looks very, very infuriating to play if you don't have a... you know, appropriate controls with which to strafe and what have you. Oh boy. Armor and rockets. Let's pick up the other thing, the other supercharger thing that exists elsewhere in this level. Oh boy, there are also gonna be Arachnotrons. Is this gonna be okay? No, those are Barons of Hell. Pretty sure Arachnotrons are in this game too. I saw them in the intro thing. I was gonna say it's gonna be a flat-out recreation of the first boss-like level from Doom 2 where you fight the 4 Monkey-Eye and then a bunch of Arachnotrons, because it, like, physically, geographically, it looks very similar to that level. Oh shit, okay. Didn't have shitty booby traps like that though, gotta tell you. It's a new addition. And I see even more Monkey-Eye have joined the fray here. Invulnerability, that's what that is, okay. Well, let's go. Oh, that's a different sort of sound effect. Right. Anybody else want magic chainsaw hours? anybody else exist? Well, no, maybe that was the last one actually. Hang on. Let's grab the mega armor, and I'm pretty sure there was supposed to be another supercharge somewhere back here. I'd really like to find that now. Well, if possible, after, you know, after bringing my health back up to 100, so I can have a total of 200. Apparently I need a lot more rockets though. Alright, so we'll take a look from here. A bunch of ammo that I don't think I need. Do I have full rockets yet? Well, now I do. No, apparently I'm not going to be able to get a supercharge after all, so I might have squandered that. Apparently there was only one. I say based on the fact that I'm pretty sure I saw two. I grabbed one and then I never grabbed the other one. So I'm forced to assume there was in fact only one. And my eyes, they lie to me. They are detractors, you see. Alright, let's just get out of here then. I suppose it was pretty much boss level, kind of, I guess. Even simpler was its name. I thought there was like thing that was supposed to be like, hey, now this looks familiar, because that was pretty much a low-key recreation of that boss-like level from Doom 2. Pretty much marks the ending of the first section of the game. I don't know, maybe that's what they were going for, echoing that, and I guess we're in hell again. Let's see. The sentiment being like, oh fuck, code here. Why is Thing appearing? Why is Thing? Yes. Why are things appearing from thin air is what I actually meant to ask. Much like I meant to ask, why are these guys firing at me as soon as they see me? They are actually making a sound like to, you know, signify that they have spotted me first, which is pretty common Doom enemy etiquette, but apparently they can't bring themselves to doing that. Now that's rude. If you realize that I exist and you're gonna start trying to kill me, you should at least make a sound to signify that. That's how it works in the Doom world, don't you know? So these guys are making a sound, how come that guy in that room just a few seconds ago didn't even do that? Now what am I doing here? Oh, okay. Apparently I can get another mega armor there. I so decided I kind of decided on principle just so I can get more secret contents, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. Fuck, what? More stuff just teleporting in? Well, yes, it sure did. Why does stuff just keep teleporting in? Well, okay, apparently this door's not gonna open anymore. That's unfortunate. I get a feeling there's gonna be another Hell Knight up here. Or not, never mind. I'm guessing I'm gonna want to get this this blue mega armor back here before I leave this area. And by leave I mean just drop off here, since that seems to be the only option at this point. Ah shit, okay. At least I want to save these. Oh god, Monkey or Monkey-bus, I should say. This is just the one this time. Oh, okay, I'm surprised that did not hit me. It really looked like it was right next to me. car hunks. This is destined to happen whenever you play with, well, whenever I do anything with the window open. Sure is nice being right in the middle of the big metropolis, where everyone has the best manners and regard for the peace of others. You know, especially considering how well built my very own apartment walls and doors are. Well, I mean, the window's pretty good, I shouldn't complain. You can only hear that right now because I actually have it open. If it were closed, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't be able to hear that, but you know, the walls and doors on the other hand, just really don't do well with their job of keeping the fucking sound out. I can tell you that right now. Is that a blue or yellow skull key? That's what we're going for here. I get the feeling that might just be the case here. Can I actually get the yellow skull key, or I'm guessing no. Without going through these other places. Did I just hear that? Another teleportation. Or appearance. Right, see, now I will gladly grab more health because I am all that. Alright, we got specters. I think that's what these guys are called. The invisible pinky demons. They actually have a name. That isn't invisible pinky demons. We actually have the yellow key yet. But now we do. Alright, so... And before we continue though, I do need to know... here, the room with the hallway, more like, with all these armor pickups. Hardly didn't lead to anything more, so I might as well just leave it alone. Actually, kind of wondering how much longer. Well, I'm gonna try to keep this stream going for a while, but I gotta tell you, I think I mentioned this a little while ago, but even though I shouldn't be feeling terribly sleepy, considering how much I slept before I woke up today. Feeling kind of headachy, which is terrible in and of itself. So I want to see if I can, you know, maybe keep the stream going long enough that I can go to bed at a time when it should actually be good to do so for me, at least, which is, I don't know, around 2 AM I would want, like, possibly, as opposed to the usual times that I've been going to bed lately, which is more between the range of you know, either 6 PM to 8 PM or 5 AM to 7 AM. Nothing in between. So I guess I pressed the switch. I sure wonder what that did. Okay, I got the BFG 9000 and I also realized there was a Incubus in the room with me. That was straying from its typical shooting patterns, which is not okay. Also, did not want to, like, reload my quick save. Even though I ordinarily would have liked to, just based on the amount of cheap hits that I took from that. And something else became activated. I wonder what it could have been. I thought that guy's... Okay, the guys are red, but they like stop being red. Oh, the actual expression changes. I did not realize that. That is news to me. But yeah, let's see what the hell that did. I can always grab the rest of these, I guess. Health bonuses. To partially, you know, not completely make up for the crap that that monkey was took away from me. Oh, and there's more of them. I'm glad I switched. Flat gave up on the controller controls before I get to the point where I need to actually be dodging Mancubus projectiles. Sure would be terrible if I had to do it with a controller, wouldn't it? Well, at least they're pretty consistent with how they fire. Oh, that sure is a lot of imps, don't you think? A lot of stuff that just popped up out of here, even though it didn't exist before. You know, whatever happened to... You already cleared out this area, now I enjoy just it being nice and quiet whenever you go back through it. Remember the era of video games that did that? Yeah, me neither. Well, I mean, I do, actually. It was called Thief the Dark Project and Thief 2 the Metal Age, but... What the fuck? But... I don't know how many people remember that with me. Apparently not many. I see that the exit's right here, I guess, but I kind of want to see if any of the... There are any more extra shotgun rounds remaining, basically. Okay, I see the exit's right here, but where is the... Oh, okay. I thought for a second there that just standing in the middle was going to trigger the exit, but I guess not. Entering Terror Core. But is it Sep Terror Core? I have to wonder what's going on. I actually kind of want to check something real quick, namely the levels in this. Now entering Terror Core, which is map 11, so let's see. Yeah, I have no idea how 2, 3, 4 plus 3 equals 7. Minus 32, 25. So here's the thing. Apparently there are 4 secret levels in the game. And there are 3 so-called fun levels that are apparently just secret levels as well. But apparently they're not even secret levels, they can only be accessed by the features menu. Which I don't think I'm gonna be doing, and what the fuck is that noise? Hang on. Huh. Guess somebody was blasting the radio out really loud or something. But yeah, there are apparently 32 levels, but if you count out the 4 secret levels, which I don't think I'm gonna find even one of them, and the 3 fun levels, which you apparently cannot even access just from the normal game, then We're left with 25 levels, so I guess that's how many I'm actually gonna be going through in this. So on to the 11th one, according to the reference thing that I've just looked at. Oh shit. So welcome back, Zero. Man complains about level design in old N64 shooter. Let's see. I'm kind of wondering if any of the people that designed maps for like regular Doom 1 and 2 also designed maps for this. Or if there were other people involved. I wouldn't be surprised if they were actually the same people, since I'm almost entirely certain that that same group of people also did stuff for like, I see, for Doom 3, which came after this. And which was, see, Doom was one of those weird series where the numbering kind of stops making sense after a certain, well, what little numbering they give it doesn't really make sense, except for the very first time that they do it. Looks like there's only 2 numbered games that are sequels. Doom 2 and Doom 3, but I mean Doom 2 is the direct follow-up to Doom 1, and there's like no full vanilla games, official games, full releases that happen between Doom 1 and Doom 2, so it makes sense. But then you got this game, which is the 3rd game in the series that's an actual full-length official game. But it's not called Doom 3, it's Doom 64. But then after this, they decided to make an actual game called Doom 3, which is technically the 4th game. That's actually a reboot. It's not even like part of the same continuity like this is. It's actually a continuation of Doom 2 if you care about the lore at all. But then you got Doom 3, which is not even in the same continuity, but it's a reboot. It's kind of a retelling of the original, I guess. And it's not even the... like, it's not part of the original continuity, and it's also not actually the 3rd game in the series. This is... so at least they pretty much seem to have dropped that completely with the other Doom reboot that they did. Which is kind of, you know, funny I say that, because a lot of people call the 2016 Doom game, which is the other reboot that they did, Doom 4. And at that point I don't even want to say stuff like that's a 5th game, actually the 5th game that was released, which is kind of true, but then pretty sure you get a bunch of other like spin-off stuff in the middle, which I don't even know about. I don't really want to start to argue about that kind of stuff, I don't know. Tell you what I do want to do though, I want these guys to die. Before I run out of ammo, ideally. I want this game to have a good soundtrack though too. Well, we can't have everything now, can we? Right, one of them died. Another one of them died. If we can only complete the trifecta. Come on, I am very patient here. Okay. Yeah, I will in fact still hang around. Sometimes. Sometimes you will not. comes. Oh, come on, I'm getting distracted here. Come on, come back over here. There we go. I did it. I won the game. Now where's my prize? Also, what the fuck is that? Oh, is somebody else like trying to shoot at me from up there? Are there revenants in this game? I don't think there are revenants in this, at least. That would be like even worse than the monkey buy, especially if they do like the homing missiles thing that they do in Doom 2. Oh boy, what did I just do? Okay, it's out there. Oh shit. Ah, jeez. That's fine. It's fine. We got this. Clearly. There's another fuck. Okay, I was gonna say if there's another Hell Knight in a platform on the other side, then I'm just gonna use rockets, but no. But I didn't need to that time. Okay, now to try and find out exactly what that accomplished. Oh, jeez. I'll tell you what it's accomplishing. It's accomplishing to make my shoulder be very stiff. At least, you know, I managed to come up with a setup where I can kind of sit back and play this while resting my arm on the actual arm of this chair. So it's an actual like sofa chair. I actually had to temporarily move to my other chair that I have, which is an office chair, and why don't I go ahead and use rockets now? Seems like a good idea. There we go. And the thing about that chair is that you can't... Oh, fuck. You can kind of lean back in it because it has a... You can kind of recline it, but... Can't really comfortably I don't know, rest your mouse on that and use it on one of the chair's arms, that is, armrests. And use it the same way you can with the chair I'm using right now. Mostly because of the much more limited space that it has, as opposed to having a pretty much whole arm's length worth of space to rest on. Clearly the most pressing thing to discuss, well, I don't know, if you're insistent on having a certain degree of comfort while playing first-person shooters like I am, then I guess it is pretty relevant, actually. Also, I see that supercharge I wanted, but how the fuck would I get that? I have to ask. And why is there a cacodemon here? And are the cacodemons actually somehow stronger in this than they are normally? Oh, shit. I don't know, it seems to me that they take a lot more punishment than they normally would in your typical Doom flavor encounter. Oh boy, what did that just do? Oh no, oh no. It's the actual worst enemies in the game. Why don't I just go ahead and get a little insurance here. See, that's when you actually break out this thing. That's when it's actually justified to panic But yeah, I got a red skull key. I actually do not remember where I'm supposed to use this, if I've ever even seen a red door on this level. Suppose I shall try to find that now. Suppose I shall zoom out and try to... actually, I'm kind of wondering, how would I even... like, scroll the map in this, because in the actual... What? Did I just... oh no, I just fell. I thought I was taking damage, but no, that was just me falling on the steps. But yeah, I'm still pretty curious. How the fuck do I leave? Or proceed, rather. I've not found any kind of red door, but I suppose I shall now scour the passageways looking for something like that. What's over here? I don't even remember where this is. I found the red door. Found a teleporter, got it. Oh yeah, this is where I killed those Hell Knights or Barons or whatever it was they were. A couple of those guys were probably Barons, considering that they took a long time to die. Hello, what is this? Oh, this is the start of the level, that's what this is. I forgot that this existed. I really should be using the, should be using the chain gun more, shouldn't I? Probably. Alright, let's see what's beyond this. Oh, fuck. That's what's beyond this point. That's why I didn't want to come check this out. Oh, okay. Whatever. And then there's the exit. Actually, yeah, these levels are kind of short compared to a lot of vanilla Doom 2 type levels, maybe because they knew that only had to be in order to be a bit more, no items, really. No secrets. Well, no secrets I can understand. More suited to the Bizarro control schemes. I guess this particular brand of poop water does not actually hurt us. It's just differently colored, that's all. It's nothing to be afraid of. Oh boy. It's the thief demon. It's the burglar demon. You know what, let me check this out right now. What the fuck is the Cacodemon named after? Clearly it's not Caco, meaning thief. The name Cacodemon, which comes from the Greek Kakodaimon, usually meaning evil spirit. Oh, okay. Also, its face was literally just copied off an Astral Dreadnought from something called Manual of the Planes, which is, hold on, it's a manual for Dungeons and Dragons. There's a big old demon on the cover. It has big arms and like crab claws, but its face is literally just what they used. They copied and pasted that for the Cacodemon. Well, at least the Cacodemon in the original PC games. The one in this version looks kind of different. Oh shit. Lots of projectile action going on there. But yeah, it's kind of interesting actually. Because like Caco, the mythical giant, fire-breathing giant dude, that's the term Caco, meaning thief, comes from, that's used today. Was also a Greek thing, Greek mythology. But apparently there was a whole other thing called a Cacodemon, which means like an evil spirit. I should look that up separately actually. I'm interested in that now. It's actually kinda tickling my fancy, right? Wikipedia has a separate page for a Cacodemon, an evil spirit, or in the modern sense of the word, a demon. The opposite of a Cacodemon is an Agathodemon or Eudemon, or Eudemon, I guess. A good spirit or angel. The word cacodemon comes from Latin from the ancient Greek kakodaimon, meaning an evil spirit, whereas daimon would be a neutral nature spirit in Greek, and ticodaimon would be a good spirit. Citation needed. In psychology, cacodemoniac or cacodemomania is a form of insanity in which the patient believes they are possessed by an evil spirit. First known occurrence of the word cacodemon dates to 1398. In Shakespeare's Richard III, Act 1, Scene 3, Queen Margaret calls Richard a cacodemon for his foul deeds and manipulations. So hang on. Alright, apparently the giant in Roman mythology. Alright, never mind, apparently that was Roman, not Greek. It's called Cacus. Oh, there's other shooty guy. I was wondering who else was shooting me from this angle. Okay, there's one of those edgy imps. I think they're called nightmare imps. Oh shit. That was a complete fail. There we go. I mean, I'm pretty sure the nightmare imps are only in this game. I might be wrong. I mean, I have no idea if any of the unique monsters that were introduced in this game and that weren't in the original PC games got reused in Doom 3 or Doom 2016. I don't know if I should call that Doom 4 or Doom 2016. Like, I only called Doom 3 because that's its actual official name, pretty much. You've heard my reasoning on how that's kind of a muddled up thing. Considering that this is the third game in the Doom series. And there doesn't seem to be anywhere else to go, so I guess we're taking the teleporter here. I just hear a... oh shit, okay. I was gonna say I just hear a cat meowing. Oh, I see, there's some dude above me that I can't really see. But he sure can see me. Don't know what I'm doing. I don't think anyone knows what they're doing, really. Oh, hi there. Is that an edgy imp? I can't quite see the color of its... I just kind of stole there for a bit because I wanted to see what color the projectiles were. I wasn't sure if it was a nightmare imp or not. Guess it just didn't want me to find out because it just didn't shoot. And I was specifically giving it the opportunity to do so. Isn't that a shame? It kind of sounds like there's like a cat meowing or something. Oh, that's just part of the background ambient music, or if that's an actual sound being made by a creature in the stage. Oh. So I am once again rather confused as to what precisely I'm supposed to be doing here, because I don't have any keys. I can't get past these bars. And there was a switch here, and I have no idea if that even did anything. Maybe I should fall off again and try to find out. Or do something else. Like what though? Is there something there, like set where the keys is? I have no idea. Need to find some secret fucking here by finding one of the walls, fiddling with it. Okay, well, here's a switch and I can't press it again, so you know what, let me just fall off again and take a look down here, because whatever that switch was on the side. Getting it opened something up, and that thing that it opened up is not going to be closed up again based on the fact that you can only activate it once. Okay, this looks... I don't know if I guess I have been here before, actually. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do like 1 more hour of this, and I'm probably gonna call it, because I mean, goddamn. My brain does not want to cooperate with me right now. Is this down before, open before? Can I integrate? No, interact with any of these things. I don't think I want to integrate with any of them. I don't want to be a fly on the wall. At least not in a literal sense. Where the fuck do I go right now? I mean... For a minute I thought this was going to be a new passageway that opened up, but it isn't. It's just like part of the circuit that goes around the entire level. If I go take the, you know, the teleporter again, it's just going to bring me back up here, isn't it? Actually, hold on just a second. Where's this? I completely forgot about this. It's like a whole different area because there's no gunk on the ground. I haven't been here, right? I'm inattentive, I guess, to what else is new. I found a key. I can now go somewhere. Can you blame me? Can you blame the increasingly mysterious nature of my accent with every passing moment? And every passing syllable. Fuck, can you blame? No, blame. That'll make it even more... give it even more mystique. If I say blame instead of blame. Can you blame the bizarre choices, such as putting a little bit of a thing here so that I can't actually strafe, and instead I fucking eat one of those hits from the Hell Knight. And that I am confused as to where I'm supposed to be going because I don't have the yellow key, so I can't open this door, and oh, okay. And I also do not have the ability to pick up this mega armor, even though I don't have... maybe it's just regular armor, it just looks blue because of that thing. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I gotta be compelled to use that thing, maybe. There we go. I can actually take this platform up now. And I still see that mega, not mega anything, supercharged, that's what that's called. And I still want it, but much like with everything else, I haven't any idea when my opportunity for taking that would even arise. So we're just going all the way around so we can get to the other side of this and do that, and then what? And if I drop down here, you can't even do anything. If I say, I don't know. Oh hey, yeah, this wasn't open before. That's different. I'm still very not much okay with the fact that I pretty much have to guess what each switch does in this game, as opposed to just being able to tell in regular from the sound design. Okay, got a red skull key. I'm being shot at from somewhere, maybe. How do I get out of here? Okay. I have to find out where the, oh, there's more guys there. Oh, there's one more guy there. I don't know if there's more elsewhere. Okay, there's a guy, like... Is there a guy? Yeah, I see movement over there. Which is where I'm going, so... I'll not be very appreciative of surprises. And there's more guys down in the like circuit that goes around the level. I'll be very, very okay with just not going back there. Time to try and remind myself where it is I would have to go to even use this red key. I actually have no idea. There's a yellow key here behind the blue door, or a place behind the blue door that requires use of the yellow key, rather. Yellow key itself is not here, you see. It's just a dumb thing I say because I do not know how to speak. And then there's this guy, whose presence ensures that I'm being shot at from 2 different directions. Okay, at least I have rockets. That's reassuring. Who else is shooting me? Is it someone up high or someone down below? It might be. No, there's a guy. It's not really down below, but it's down below enough that I have a hard time getting a good look at where he is. Let's just go, shall we? Have to take the box shells, which is kind of wasteful considering that I don't really need that many. But, also, yeah, it made a nothing. I pressed the switch before I killed that Hell Knight, and I have no idea what that activated because this game is this game. There doesn't seem to be anything else back here though, so yeah, unfortunately... Oh, okay, here we go. Here's a red key door and... Oh, what? I was wondering. What the fuck are those noises and why are they right next to me? Also did get the BFG, but... oh, fuck. I don't think my the occurrence of finding cell ammo is common enough yet that I feel comfortable using that. Or sort of one-off thing like the fucking burns of hell. I'll be very alright with leaving those to the good old plasma gun. I need to be able to fucking enunciate. Come on. I need to be able to speak with the volume or else my voice is not gonna be fucking audible. Actually, I was rewatching some bits of the final Silent Hill 4 stream that I did at the end, and yeah, goddamn, my voice was very, very quiet in that. Should probably try to, oh fuck, avoid that whenever possible. Well, let's see. What the fuck is this? Okay. So this is new. Gotta apparently has 536 ammo though. Is that like the same ammo as the cell stuff? Why, yes it is, but apparently press 8 to switch to this. That's different, so it apparently shoots lasers. So that's distinct. I also do not believe that I even got anything from Bulb other than that gun from that. But I do see that I apparently have a yellow key card, skull key, that has appeared over there now. So sure, I shall attempt to get that, since it's probably gonna lead to the end of this place. Hopefully. Just find a place which has the yellow door next, which I don't think is this way. It's the opposite way, as a matter of fact. And beyond this point you shall find this hallway, which requires the yellow key to open it. Now that we have it, perhaps we shall be able to get somewhere. Then again, perhaps not. Right, so hang on. Before I even attempt to bring this to an end, I wanted to check if the supercharge was accessible now, but apparently it isn't, so... So next on that. Let's just go back over here and let me check something. If I activate this, okay, no, it just like makes this appear. So maybe it would somehow do something to make it easier for what the fuck? Make it easier for me to. Oh, okay, that was that. That's it. Make it easier for me to access the supercharge after all, but I guess that was just wishful thinking. I get items 93%, secret 0. So I think what I'm gonna be doing is I'm probably just gonna do one more level and then let that be. Oh, one or two, I don't know. Hopefully, probably just one though, because my fucking brain is in pain right now. Oh no, it's a Baron of Hell. Oh, actually, let me check something. Yeah, let me check this thing that I just acquired. Let me see how well it fares against this guy. It's gonna be okay. Apparently, it does lots of damage to that guy. I was gonna see if it's gonna be more efficient to use this or to use the plasma gun. But no, apparently this is the better choice. The better choice. I thought it wasn't half a word that I transformed halfway through saying it because I got surprised by something else. And this is fine. Can you imagine? Well, I mean, I can't really say stuff like that, I don't think. Like what I was about to say. I can't really convey to you how awkward these controls are compared to like vanilla Doom controls, but I was gonna say, can you imagine doing that one level near the end of Doom 2 that has you like balancing on very narrow pathways with these controls? Because I don't think I can. At least, oh, okay, there's like booby traps somewhere. Booby traps are a thing that didn't really exist in Doom 1 and 2. So we're gonna be using this now. What even triggered them though, I have to wonder. I just go, oh okay, I can go this way, but I can't actually open that because I don't have the red key. Guess I'll try to go and there's some other thing further down the hall here. Try and attempt to go through that teleporter looking thing, but apparently fail. Perhaps it was not in fact a teleporter. Perhaps they'll have to fall down here in the lava and die, because there's no way to escape from here. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and try pressing F9 for a bit before realizing that apparently F9 does nothing, because it's F7 to load your quick save in this, and there's no way to change that. Like it's F6, like I can kind of understand F6, I'm pretty sure that was the quick save key in a lot of these old computer games, but I'm pretty sure that F9 was also, you know, the quick load key for a lot of those. So why change it to F7 for this? This adaptation. Oh, okay. I was gonna say where do I go next, but I guess the answer has made itself clear. Kind of clearer than those guys, certainly. It's kind of weird, like, apparently you can see some of these specters, like, when they're unaware of you and they're actually visible when they're not aware of you. Not quite sure how that works, but alright. I don't think that applied to any of the specters in the 1 or 2, though. They were just like blurry masses of pixels. You know, regardless of whether or not they were aware of you. What do I do here, I'm wondering. Just trying to figure out, I can't take this teleporter because it's not a teleporter apparently, or at least it's not actually active. Can't do anything with this mole that's behind the severed head, impaled on a pike. I can't go there and get the mega armor because I can't reach up there, kind of self-evidently. So I am rather confused as to what my intended course of action is here. I'm pretty sure this was not open before. I don't really seem to... Oh, okay. Never mind, I found a thing. Of course I don't know what that thing did. Things just aren't that simple in this game, I guess. But it's off to try and figure it out now. Did that activate the teleporter back here? Did not. Okay, just checking. Oh, okay. So I can actually see the trap activate. Okay, I'm pretty sure this wasn't open before, so I guess I found out what that switch did. That's not... That's scary. Oh, but lost. At least now we can actually kind of see what's happening because it's up behind a barred observation door. Fuck. Deck. Probably would have preferred that to Cacodemon encounter though. Doubled Cacodemon encounter at that. It's very, very difficult to even try to dodge what they're doing just because of how this is laid out. Okay, Okay, I'm pretty sure that guy's just floating in midair, his corpses. Oh, I was kind of pinned in place by that guy. Doing attacks on me, I guess. I'm sure there's a lot of cacodemons here. Nightmare imps. And other stuff that I can't quite see. Another nightmare imp up there. Or at least I can kind of see that one. I also see that I'm being shot from behind here. Don't think I don't see that. Oh, there you are. Alright, attempt to see if I can get my shit back here. Probably should have just using the fucking chain gun for that. I keep forgetting to use that. Just the problem is I'm still thinking with Doom 1 and 2 logic where, you know, stuff is evenly strength matched. I don't know. Which doesn't quite apply here, at least not to the same degree. Kind of wondering, I could have used that invincibility power up just a little while ago, but I guess I'm not gonna be using it now. And I can't, no, maybe I can get back on this thing. Oh hey, you didn't exist 2 seconds ago. Right, yeah, let's see what happens when we go over here instead of wherever it was we just were.
Nice.
Hey, Wolf. Welcome to the thing. Thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Kind of apologize for being so out of it right now, but it's called the human brain. It's a never-ending adventure in bizarre chemical imbalances that never quite go away. Oh, alrighty then. Okay, I see that guy over there. Let's just take care of this. Surely this will be a very simple affair to deal with the help of this mysterious weapon. There we are. Are there any more of those guys, or any other demon that I need to... Oh, yep, there's another one. And that's not very nice. Can I turn it off again? Or am I like host now? I think I might be host now. Okay, there you go. It runs out. And now this guy's right in my face though, so this could be a problem. Unless I can quickly shuffle out of here. There we go. This will take care of things. Okay, just one more shot needed. Should probably quick save again, so that I don't find myself in such a terrible situation again. And, you know, be unable to get it back out of it without losing, like, the past 20 minutes of my life, but nothing, let's just do it, okay. Now what? I mean, doesn't really seem to be anything more here. There's something here. This one is special. The Mets, yeah, indeed. Okay, just have to get it over there, maybe. I mean, I'm looking right at it, right? Okay, no, never mind. It wasn't that it was special, it was... okay, hang on, I think I see what I gotta do here. Damn it. I think what I need to do is like one of those things actually has... like something good inside, but it's not terrible like the rest of these. And I need to get to that one. Or maybe... see, that's what happens, hang on. I'm pretty sure that's not just sitting there. Even though it's like sitting between these things. When they're open, it's actually sitting there when they're not trying to kill me. So in order for this to be yielding anything, I need to actually risk my life here. And probably lose it too. Hang on. And just hide in the alcove after getting that stupid key. I could definitely use some kind of invincibility power up there. Well, you can see how much health and shield I lost from these terrible traps. I sure hope I can get it back in some kind of a orderly fashion. Well, maybe that's why they put these 3 stim packs in rapid succession here. Like they know you're gonna get fucked up by the booby traps. Oh yeah, there's maybe this is how we get the invulnerability. And maybe you're supposed to use that. So like, I don't know, once you have this, you make a mad dash back to that place, and then there you go, but yes, that did not come to pass in my case. Now that I have the blue key, I'm actually wondering where do I even go with this? Yeah, I don't even know if this would even last for long enough for you to be able to get there and get that thing without running out. I can only imagine. Hope. Imagine hope. So yeah, did you hear that the West apparently won the World Cup? Neither did I. I am very alien to anything having to do with a sportable. I almost forgot that was the hallway where that happened. So yeah, where do I even go now? Because I got the blue key, but I don't recall seeing any blue doors. Nor can I find any when I actually am looking for them in the stage. Alright, this is the... well, that was pure luck. Actually, no, this isn't the hallway where that usually get booby traps. This is the one. Okay, maybe I go back down here. Maybe there was some door down here that I missed. Could be so. Oh yeah, there we go. I forgot about these. Okay. Of course, how these switches it's a complete mystery what they even do, because since this doesn't have the sound design of the vanilla Doom games, and you just kind of have to guess the whole time what the fuck did this even do. How is this possible? I don't know, I'm trying to remember now. Where have I been? Oh, fuck, okay. Oh, and there are barons too. Hang on, let me. I can at least try to ventilate the door. What? Okay, hang on. Did that guy just go in the wall? I'm not quite sure, right? That is in fact what happened there. Like there's a solid looking wall there, but maybe it's not so solid. Okay, so that guy just accidentally showed me a secret there. Oh, fuck. Secret there. Is there only one spectre? Nope. Okay, so I at least managed to get some health back to a pretty good degree. Still have no idea what that did. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm thinking it maybe activated this, but which didn't. Okay. Or maybe it get rid of the columns that were blocking the way into this part of the hallway, which I guess that's what it did. And I think the whole reason that... Oh, okay. Curd is... allow me access to that switch. One of those shells was a waste, and I needed one to take care of these guys. Let's see what else. There's a guy. There's another guy. There's another guy. There's one more. Lots of stuff that I would rather not have at this close range, basically. Was that some infighting I saw there? Or am I imagining things? Also, are you gonna come over here so I can kill you? Or are you trying to rout me? You're trying to rout me. That's different. That's a bit more devious than what you usually see from those guys. Oh shit. There's always something you can't quite see coming either. But I am almost entirely certain that guy's gonna have to come through here. Yeah, there he is. There we go. So let's switch to that's in the middle of this evil library or whatever it is. The library maze. Spookiest of all mazes. I think I didn't miss anything here, did I? I hope not, at least. Now my brain, with every passing second, it just gets worse. I'm gonna have to call it after this level. That's where I came from, so that's no. This is new. Okay. I was wondering whether it was new based on the fact that there was in fact a guy there that was already dead, but then I saw the guy that wasn't dead. And that's when it hit me. I probably haven't been here yet. There we go. Where shall this lead me? Well, apparently to another spooky encounter with a nightmare imp, for one thing, but also to wherever this is. Okay, now I have the red skull key. I know where to use this, at least. I was actually starting to miss this spooky old... let's just kill that guy with rockets, fuck it. I noticed we're getting a lot more rocket ammo lately than we are any kind of cell ammo, so I should probably try to conserve the... Yeah, that was very easy. Probably try to conserve my cell ammo. Let's also kill the Cacodemon with cell ammo. Or not cell ammo, rockets. Let's kill it with the exact opposite of what I just said. Let's do it the right way. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the red door should be right there. Whoops. Damn it. I'm trying to do this. There we go. They're competing with the Marlins for last place. Boy. Hey, I got the drop on that guy. Clearly my mental faculties are not taking a hit of any kind because of my sleep. It's not even sleep deprivation. I had a good night's sleep. It's just my cerebral confusion. Okay, apparently I can just walk through the fire there. Yeah, apparently killing the Barons of Hell is very, very easy with rockets. Oh fuck. And I shall take advantage of that. Takes like 5 or 6 for each one, which is like nothing. Considering. But yes, that was Dark Citadel. I somehow got no secrets. I thought I did. I got at least one, but I guess not. Now entering the Eye of the Storm. Oh boy. And this looks like a proper level and everything, so I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, since my brain is just bleh right now. Gonna make another is that no? Is that what button you press in US keyboards to put a thing? No. Oh my god, what? Well, just won't have any punctuation in this, I guess. Let's load another save that I just did. Let's load my quick save there. Yeah. Let's quit Doom, which is not just Doom, it's Doom 64, but whatever. But yes, I am pretty much done for now since my brain doesn't want me to be playing video games right now, I guess, or doing anything. I shall see if I can defy its mandates for the time being. And stay awake for another couple hours at least. Sure would be nice, wouldn't it, for me to be able to decide when it's time to lose all will to retain consciousness when it's actually time to do things with, mental acuity. But apparently I am unable to determine when these times are in my own case. And that's just great. But yeah, I will return tomorrow, probably with more broader events, assuming nothing weird happens. You know, I was going to say earlier in the... what do you call it? In the day, I guess. Hey, there's a thing going on which I might have to be interrupted. Might have to cut off the broader band's stream short because I might have to go do a thing. But no, apparently that's gonna be completely postponed for today. I don't know if anything similar will happen tomorrow, but no, instead I'm just gonna have to cut kind of shorty sure that I would usually like to for it to be, because my brain just says, hey, you're not allowed to have any lucid thoughts right now. And whatnot. But yes. So I'll take it easy. Thank everybody for coming like always. Thanks for chatting. Always great whenever people chat. And I'll see you tomorrow for more Borderlands and more of this, presumably. You know, I would like to say that hopefully I would keep playing this game, Doom 64, that is long enough tomorrow for long enough that I could actually beat it, but who knows if my brain will actually allow me to do that. I'll give it a try. Maybe I need to drink more caffeine, who knows. But yeah, bye.